Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a movie review. This time it's not for the Studio 666 movie, because that movie review may not happen at all. Uh, for, well, it's probably not going to happen at all. So I'm just going to keep my opinions to myself on that movie. But basically, this is another movie that I just got done watching almost the whole movie. So this is for a Madea Homecoming that I just got done watching, or at least watching 3/4 of the movie, and then quitting afterwards because I will tell you why I dislike this movie. So I'm gonna discuss what I watched for this movie, and sorry that I put a spoiler on what I thought of the movie, and yeah, I'll let you know what I really think of this movie. So let's dive into this movie review. Sorry if I said dislike, but it's the truth. This movie sucks ass. And the reason why is because the jokes are stale. They prolong the jokes so much. Tyler Perry is. I think he's running out of steam for these Madea movies. Like, he's coming up with new ideas, but it's not working. It's not executing well. It makes the movie seem boring and a slugfest to get through. This movie makes you want to go to sleep. That's how bad this movie is. And the story is not even that convincing to be intrigued in. So it's basically like a Real Housewives of Atlanta kind of movie with the drama, the basically talking about shooting up things and all that. It gives you the wrong ideas for this movie and makes you think it's okay to that it's okay to watch these kind of movies. This is why I like Tyler Perry as an actor, and some of his other movies he's done are not too bad, but this is the Madea needs to end. It's kind of time. It's run out of steam for a long time. And I just don't like this Madea movie. It's really bad. And the jokes are not that funny, like I said. And he's run out of steam for what new ideas to come up with for these new Madea movies. They don't even seem convincing enough to be watchable. So it's basically a hit or miss. It's mostly a miss because Madea movies are not very good anymore. They were for a time, but now they're flushed out of ideas. So yeah, overall, I think the Madea movie was pretty bad. I don't know if I had much more to rant about this movie. It's basically this guy, uh, what's his name? I don't remember the character's name, but basically he's dating someone and he says comes out and says he's gay or whatever, and the family accepts him for what he is, and then afterwards there's more drama going on with the Madea family, with a certain other family, and I just can't watch this movie again because this is how bad it was. It just got to the point where I kind of got bored with it, and the jokes were so stale, they weren't even laughable. This movie felt like a chore to watch. It's just torture watching this movie. So first score for me, I'm giving Madea Homecoming a 2.5 out of 10. Fuck this movie. I'm sorry, Tyler Perry, but the jokes you're coming up with are not doing it for me. I'm sorry. I think he's a nice guy and all, but he's run out of ideas for these Madea movies, so it needs to end. I There were some moments in the beginning that were fine, but then it prolongs into a longer joke and a longer joke, and it just doesn't do it. I think the guy that played the woman Agnes in this movie was not too bad, but didn't intrigue me enough to be a enjoyable character. One of those other side characters were probably making the movie okay to watch, but still 2.5 out of 10. This movie's bad. It's really bad. Um, that's all I can give it. So comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Madea Homecoming if you've seen it, and if you enjoyed this movie review I made for you guys for Madea Homecoming. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Sorry about the background noise. I gotta make sure that it doesn't happen again. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will have another review coming out in the morning. Well, mostly a Reason Why episode. And then I'll have the Three Doors Down Time of My Life album review. And I'm changing the Reason Why episode name. It was going to be something else, but it's going to have to be delayed to the next Sunday, which is the 10th. So that other Reason Why episode I had planned for tomorrow, that was supposed to be the title of the new Reason Why for episode 7, is being pushed back to be episode 8. So it's going to be a different episode name that I'm calling episode 7. So yeah, 2.5 out of 10 for a Madea Homecoming. I fucking hated this movie. It's so boring. And just the jokes are not doing it for me. It's probably worse than Morbius, honestly. And that's saying something. Morbius was a really bad movie, but Madea Homecoming is worse. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this movie review. Keep in mind, it's strictly my opinion on what I think of this movie. You don't have to agree with me on it. And if you enjoyed this movie, that's great. More power to you. I just don't like this movie. Uh, but that's just my opinion. And it's basically a fact. Most of the Madea movies nowadays kind of suck. So stay safe, take care, and as always, I'll see you in my next review.